Or what do you think?
I do. I am not happy, obviously. I'm incredibly just saddened by what's happening in our city right now. Having spent many years...
In Los Angeles, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, in Los Angeles, my city, sorry. Having spent many years reporting on immigration, are there criminals who come across? Absolutely. Are there people carrying drugs? Absolutely. Are the vast majority of people coming because they are under, there's violence in their hometowns, they're in desperate situations? Nobody would be making that very few people. I've done that journey, parts of that journey, whether it's the death train or the Darien Gap. I've been on the border right at the beginning of the Darien Gap, which is the jungle that, a lot of people die trying to make it. And I've seen what it takes, and I've spoken to these people, and a lot of them are mothers. And nothing moves a mother more than trying to provide a better life for their kids.
For their children.
If their children are endangered, if they know that their kids can go out on the streets and be co-opted or killed by gangs, and if they're not killed, if they're not joining the gangs, I would do anything. Exactly. Yeah. I have a child myself, and I would do anything. And a lot of the stories that I hear again and again, they're not lies. They're real stories of human beings that are living under horrible situations, are trying to do everything for a better life for themselves and their kids. So I think when we start going out on the streets of LA in these raids, and I know personally people who have been affected by this, who refuse, people who have lived there for decades and are afraid to leave their house. Yes, they weren't born in the United States. Some of them came here when they were still kids. Some of them came when they were adults, but have spent the last 20, 30 years living, paying taxes, working very hard, many hours a day, and have done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And being treated the way they're treated, being handcuffed, windows smashed in cars to remove this mother with the kid watching. These are traumatizing events. Whatever happens to that adult person, this is traumatizing for herself, for the kids that are watching. It's taking away the father of these military members. These are horrible. It's beneath us. It's just beneath us. I think one of the lessons that I've been taught as when I was growing up is, you should be judged by the way you treat the people that have less power than you do, and not by the way you treat those above you, right?
Yep, and I think we can put that directly onto, that's a great statement. You should be judged by the people who have less power than you do. And that's
by the way you treat them.
How you treat them.
Yeah.
And that's our government.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think this is a conspiracy theory. I believe that they knew they wanted all this because they want this constant battle. They want to be able to have something to kick ball back and forth. We'll do it. They'll fix it. It's their fault. Because if they fix it, then they can't blame it on the other person.
Exactly.
And that's the problem, I think, with a lot of things in this country. And I agree. It's like, it's heartbreaking to see families separated like that. And it makes you question, like, well, why do I get to be here? I was just born here, and then you look at the Native Americans, like, well, fucking they didn't. Yeah, they got...
Exactly.
And then who did they take it from? Stick. Aliens or somebody? Right. I don't know how far back it goes, or mollusks or whatever.
Right.
But for me, it makes me certainly question, well, what, to say this is mine, But at the same time, there has to be like organized bookkeeping of inventory. And I mean all of us as inventory. To make it so that everything can make sense. And we could do all that if we want. I believe that they don't want to do it at the top. And I also think that we're about to enter a surveillance state, right? I was talking with Sam Altman, the AI guy, and I don't know if he knows or not, but he believes that we'll be under surveillance will be a big part of things in the next few years.
That's so scary.
But I believe why a lot of this is happening now, and it's painful to see it happen, is because it's all going to be under surveillance soon. So you couldn't even be someone who's here that's undocumented, right? They have to figure out all the paperwork now. Like they have to figure out what's in the shelves of what's on the human shelves of our country. Right. So I believe we're headed there quick. And so that's why I think some of this is all happening now, because in 2 years, if you even walked out of if you even showed up in a parking lot, you were here like undocumented, right? you're overstaying a visa, if you showed up in a parking lot, there will be, like it is in London, they will have like cameras, and you will know pretty quickly this person isn't, So I think that's where we're headed, and that's why that's happening.
Right.
And it is heartbreaking, though.
I think it's a political tool.
I do too. And that's the fucking sickest thing. It's like we all, humans, we're down here having this, have like, be scared for our neighbors, scared for ourselves. And those people are probably,